Coronation Street killer Gary Windus could be about to claim another victim's life to keep Laura Nealon off his scent as she investigates her estranged husband Rick Nealon's demise. Gary, played by Mikey North, and his wife Maria Connor, Samia Longchambon, have recently taken in Rick's, Gregwood, daughter Kelly Nealon, Millie Gibson, as they have felt guilty about her dad's death. Gary is set to get increasingly anxious about getting caught over Rick's death and may soon go to great lengths to prevent being arrested. Has the Coronation Street character got his next victim lined up so a suspicious Laura, Kel Allen, can stop focusing on him? Coronation Street viewers know Gary killed loan shark Rick in self-defense back in 2019. However, it looks as though his dark secret could soon be exposed in upcoming scenes on the ITV soap. Next week, Laura still remains unaware her estranged husband was killed by the Cobbles character. Determined to find out the truth, she decides to hire a private investigator to track Rick down and get his money for Kelly. Knowing this could expose the truth, Gary tries to sabotage her plan and insists he will sort out a private investigator for her. He later meets up with Lenny Larkin, Peter Adamson, and tells him to pretend to track Rick down but asks him to not make any progress. Laura and Gary later meet with a private investigator and she explains how she wants to find Rick. She also tells him Gary was the last person to ever see him alive, which raises suspicion. Gary starts to break out into a sweat as the investigator probes him about his relationship with Rick. Terrified of being caught out for his crimes, will Gary do the unthinkable to keep the attention off of himself? Knowing how much Laura loves Kelly, will he plot to kill her in upcoming scenes? If Kelly is murdered, Laura would be left heartbroken, and learning who Rick's killer is would no longer be a priority. However, Gary will have to tread very carefully if Kelly is his next victim. If he is not careful, the police may find his DNA on her body or at the crime scene and link him to the murder. The Coronation Street character could then be charged with both Kelly and Rick's deaths and face life behind bars. Is it a risk he will take to throw a determined Laura off his scent? Teasers for the ITV soap's explosive spring storylines were recently released. An extract of the synopsis read, "Gary Windus has spent the past 2 years literally getting away with murder." It added, "It looks as though the house of cards is about to come tumbling down."